Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Melissa. Thank you for joining me for this favorites video. I think it's pretty safe to say that we all know that I have Oompa Loompa face. I am trialing out the Hourglass Vanish Liquid Foundation. I got it as a free sample through Sephora and the lightest shade they had was this one, but I want to see how it wears on the skin and what it looks like, so I am using it. And I needed to film a video today, so here we are. So let's ignore that for this video, and we are going to be talking about my favorite things from December and January actually. So at the end of December I filmed my favorites for 2018, so I never did my December favorites, but most of these actually are from January. So we do have a giveaway winner. I am filming this before I've pulled the giveaway winner, so it's going to be inserted in a clip. I needed to be able to edit this before I film that, so here's the giveaway winner. We have got our giveaway winners. I've tagged them on the Instagram post and they are DMing me their addresses. The first one is Mommy Dempster 2910. Yay! Congratulations. She chose the silver bag. The second winner was Amy and Chrysalis and she got the pink bag. So congratulations to those giveaway winners. Thank you all so much for making this an amazing first year on YouTube. I'm so excited for this coming year, and let's get back into the favorites. I'm going to start with a few skincare things that I have really been liking. The first one is this Ofra drying lotion. I know a lot of people use, the Mario Badescu has one, and I've tried that before. I don't really remember if I liked it or not. This was on sale during the 21 Days of Skincare Skin Infatuation event, something at Ulta. It was half price. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to try that. If you've been watching me lately, you know I've had like some weird breakout patches around like this area. Guys, I've used this for about 3 nights. It's almost cleared up. No more are popping up. It was so weird because I would get rid of a couple and then a couple would pop out in a different place and then they would pop out in a different place and I just couldn't get rid of it. Even with my pimple patches. Because the pimple patches would take away the ones that were there, but then they'd pop up somewhere else. This has seemed to take them away, so it is definitely one of my favorites. If you can get rid of that on my face, you're good. Then I want to talk about, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw this face mask on. This is the Manifit Bling Bling Hydrogel Mask in Energizing Rose. I think this is probably my favorite face mask I have ever used. The hydrogel is amazing. Whatever the formula of hydrogel they use, I love this. I kept this on for well over 30 minutes, still hydrating my skin. My skin looks so great the next morning. They're kind of expensive, so I probably won't purchase these very often. I got this one on SoCo Glam because I needed like so much more to get free shipping. So it was cheaper to add something that was a lower price point than to pay shipping. And I'm glad I got it, and I love it. I just won't be purchasing these a lot because they're more expensive, but I really liked that sheet mask. I have the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Makeup. You guys, I am in love with this cleansing balm. Oh my goodness. It was in my favorite skincare of 2018, even though I had only had it for a very short time. And now I wish I wouldn't have used it on my face because it works so amazing for cleaning your eyelashes. So it really dissolves the makeup that are on the eyelashes. You know, like you get eyeshadow on them sometimes, or if you cover them with a liquid liner or even the glue that you can't get off and you don't want to pull it off because some eyelashes are just more delicate. This works so good because when you rinse this with water, it all dissolves. All of the other cleansing balms that I have used, and I've probably used at least 10, there's still a little oily residue that comes off when you use your second cleanser, but this one dissolves everything, so you can use them on the eyelashes and not have to go in with some other kinds of cleansing product that might mess them up. So I only have like this tiny little bit left, but I may end up purchasing the big one just for cleaning my eyelashes with, because that's the best product I have found to clean off my eyelashes. Okay, this Oompa Loompa thing is really throwing me off in the viewfinder. Okay, moving on to face products. I have had this Laura Geller tinted spackle primer for so long. I actually just put it in my project pan because I want to use it up before it goes bad because I love it. It was in my Shop My Stash #1 in January, and so I've used it for a good amount of time, and I really like the way that it makes my makeup look. It makes the makeup stick to it, but it also has like this little bit of glowy underneath it. It's not slippery and slidey. It's kind of between a moisturizer and a primer, but a little tacky, but also glowy. I don't know. It's amazing. Really like it. I probably have about 1 ounce left. This one is a larger primer size, so it comes in 2 ounces, but definitely like that. I had to throw this beauty blender in. I forgot how much I loved a beauty blender. They are the best makeup sponge. I know they're more expensive, and I will definitely purchase the L'Oreal one or the Morphe one over this because of the price point. But if I get these on sale, or you know, if they come in a kit or something where they're cheaper, then I'm gonna get them because they are definitely my favorite. Just the density of the sponge holds just the right amount of water to blend the makeup out to look so nice. And it also has the perfect amount of bounce to it, where some of them, like the Morphe one and definitely that Sonia Kashuk one, are way too dense and hard, and they don't have very much bounce to them. The L'Oreal one is a little less dense. That is definitely my second favorite, but the Beauty Blender is for sure my favorite. And something else I've really been liking, not just the product, but also the process that I use it in, is the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation. I forgot I had this too, and I pulled it out because I was going through all my products to work on my Shop My Stash things and my project pan things. This is really, really nice for touching up your makeup if you use your damp beauty blender with it, because it's going to set it but also give a little more coverage, like for this area right here when you're touching up makeup. I've really been liking it for that. I didn't think I was going to like this product at all, but I really do. It's the Flesh highlighter in Pinky. I think this is a sample size one. I got it for free with a purchase from Ulta. But it just has got, like, if you want a natural highlight, and I apply all cream products with a beauty blender or makeup sponge or something because it just makes them look a little more seamless. But if you just want kind of a natural glow on your skin, this one is so nice. In the future, I'm definitely going to be looking out for a drugstore one that is similar to this, because this one is pretty expensive, but I do really enjoy this one. Doing this Shop My Stash, I have found so many products that I have forgot about, and they're probably going to be making their way into my favorites. But they are products that, because they're in my Shop My Stash, I'm using them for a good amount of time and remembering how much I like them. So this is the Stila Convertible Color Blush. This one's in Gerbera, but I really just like the whole concept of this as a blush primer, if that makes sense. I have a lot of blushes, and honestly I think a lot of blushes are like this because I probably own like 40 different blushes. They don't stay on all day, okay? I know we can say that they're like the most amazing blush, they're very pigmented, sure they are, but they don't stay on all day in my opinion. But using this just a little bit under it helps that blush to kind of stick to it and extends the longevity of the blush. Again, guys, that's my thought. That's kind of like my feeling about blushes, and I love them. Speaking of blushes, the Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette, oh my goodness. I am so in love with this palette. These shades are so unique to any other blushes that I own, and they are so pigmented. Pigmented doesn't necessarily mean it's going to stay on all day. These stay on better than a lot of blushes. And I haven't used the convertible color from Stila under these yet, but definitely my lighter toned blushes, that's really good under, just to kind of help them pop. Digressing. Alright, getting back to this one. I mean, how beautiful is that? So beautiful. I love it. I love all the colors in here. Stunning. So all that's left is lip, eyes, and fails. I just have one lip product this month. It is the Lucius Lex collection in Trap Money. This is one of their glitter glosses. And I've said this several times on my channel. I did not think I was going to enjoy this at all because of the glitter, but it's so so finely milled glitter, and so you don't feel the glitter on your lips, and it doesn't look like you're wearing like a BAM glitter gloss. It just looks like you have a really pretty shine to your lips. Let me put it on over this so you guys can see. So it just kind of gives like that pretty iridescent sheen to it. I've worn this in a lot of videos, and you guys have asked what's on the lips or said that you really like the lip color. And this is probably what I'm wearing because I've been wearing this a ton lately. I have two eyeshadow palettes that I've really been using a lot and kind of find myself reaching toward these past 2 months. In January, it has been the Tribe palette by Juvia's Place. I have got my initial impressions with swatches and a lookup, and yesterday went out my 3 looks 1 palette with this. There's actually 4 looks in it. Here's what the palette looks like. I'll link the 3 looks up in the iCards because those are some of my favorite looks that I've ever done. And then the Norvina palette is the other one. I just keep finding myself reaching for this and wanting to play with it, so I wanted to put it in my favorites. Definitely use this more in December than in January. I'm still reaching for this one. Just when I want a softer eye look or a more feminine kind of eye look, I'm reaching for that Norvina palette. I wanted to put this Ardell Natural Variety Lash Pack in because these don't get enough hype. They get a lot of hype from me, but not a lot of hype on YouTube. I mean, you always hear House of Lashes, or I don't even know what else you hear. But these are amazing. I really especially like the 120s and the 106, but the 110s are really pretty as well. This pack is $11.99. You can always get them on sale at Ulta and use a coupon with it. And these are still in a Shop My Stash because I'm trying to see how many uses I can get out of the pack, but I'm way over 20 uses so far on this pack, and I didn't even have one of the sets of lashes that was in there. So I definitely have to give a shout out to these Ardell Natural Lashes. This next product is in my Shop My Stash for the same reason. It is my favorite eyeliner ever, and nobody ever talks about it, and it's the Lorac Front of the Line Pro Liquid Liner. You guys know I love a wing liner. I'm always using some kind of liquid liner. I'm sure I've used well over 20 different types of liquid liners, and this still remains my favorite. I have used it since I started doing liquid liner, probably like 7 years ago, I would say. And in that time, all of the different liners I have tried, this one remains on top. So now to get, oh no, I have one more eye product. It's the Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Express. Have you guys tried this? Oh my goodness. This has been sitting in a closet of mine, wrapped up for 3 years, maybe, I don't know. And I thought, you know what, I better just try it to see if I like it. I am in love with it. I have it on today. It gives the most beautiful lower lashes. The way that the wand is shaped helps you get the lower lashes without like smudging black on your lash line. And it also has that bendable wand, so I think that also kind of helps to get in there, but really, really, really like this one. Now I just have a couple of fail products. The first one, it's not the product itself, it is the bottle it's in. So the Tarte Ready Set Radiant. I've been wanting to try this to put over my matte foundations just to see if I can give a little bit of glow to it. And this sprayer is the worst sprayer I have ever used. It just comes out in like little weird spurts that create blobs on your skin. Don't like it. Luckily, this one does screw off, so when I finish a bottle that I really like the sprayer on, I can just pour this into it and still be able to use it, but awful sprayer. I don't know my feelings on the product yet. I just know I can't stand that sprayer. Then I have 2 dry shampoos that have really not done it for me. The first one is the R&Co Death Valley Dry Shampoo. Guys, this is a mini size, and I think this mini size is like over $10. It's some kind of ridiculous amount. It is horrible. Horrible. It leaves your hair like looking more oily than when you started before the dry shampoo. So I can't even finish it. Like, I've barely used any of it. I've used it enough times to know that that's what happens, but I can't use it anymore. And the other one is the Not Your Mother's Plump for Joy Bodybuilding Dry Shampoo. I've heard a lot of YouTubers talk about how they like this one. So I thought I would try it. I bought two because it's like buy one get one half price or something. This one is not awful, but it's definitely not as good as the Batiste one. I find that the day that I use it, my hair starts to get oily towards the end of the day, whereas with the Batiste one, I can use that one for a couple days after I've not washed my hair a couple days and it still looks good. So I will not be repurchasing these after I use them, but they're not bad enough that I'm not going to use them, so I'm still going to use them. They were a fail for me compared to how many people I've talked about here that they like them. So I will continue to purchase the Batiste one. So that is everything for my favorites and fails for December and January. What products are you guys loving? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!